What's up, guys? Welcome, everyone. So, today I wanted to get on to be able to do a no contact tarot live reading. So, I will get started in just a little bit. And if anyone pops in and has any questions that you would like me to answer, I will also be able to do that at once I wrap up the reading. Okay, so this is a general reading for anyone who is in no contact with your person. It could also be, separation, miscommunication in a relationship, limited communication, no contact either from your side or your person's side. So we're just going to look into, what's your person really thinking about? What are they thinking? So let's get into that. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. All right. So it does seem like your person and you are on a different path right now. You're in different chapters in your life right now. Um, you know, your person is still living in this fantasy world. They're still expecting things to kind of just go their way in their life. Um, And when it comes down to love life, they think that things will just kind of magically appear how they want it to be, right? They're not putting in as much work to make a relationship work. They're not willing to compromise, and they're not willing to actually listen to your needs and wants. They're more of a still kind of childish, still have a lot of learning to do. This could be someone who's just emotionally more immature than you are, someone who's a little bit younger, someone who's inexperienced. So you had to teach them a lot of things about relationship and just life. And what it did is, they definitely would look up to you and they definitely put you on this pedestal and they had a lot of expectations from you, but then you're still a human being, and whenever you try to depend on them, on whenever you try to ask them for, help, they would kind of just dismiss it. So whenever you would show weakness or vulnerability, they would dismiss it and they would push you away. So there was no reciprocity when it came down to just being there for one another. You kind of did all of the emotional work in this relationship, and you you were the shoulder they could cry on, but you did not feel the same when it came down to them being there for you. So that was tiring for you, right? So you slowly became more and more dependent on them, just for validation and for worth. They also kind of had isolated you from everyone. They also just, put you in this bubble where you would not able to be yourself anymore. You kind of would be someone who you thought they needed you to be. You had to act strong. You had to act like you were always happy. Um, and it became exhausting, right? So you wore this mask instead of just truly being yourself. You had to keep pretending that everything was okay. Um, and the more you pretended, the more you became more dependent on this person and the outcome of this relationship, right? Because you became so invested in it. You were investing all of your time, all of your energy, your resources, and you really wanted this relationship to work out. But you were not able to see it through because it's impossible to have a relationship with someone who doesn't want to make it work. It was always on you, and it was a hard time that you had with this person and this relationship. Okay, so looking at your person is someone who's very sure of themselves. They are very confident. They know what they want. However, like they would not really talk to you about what they want. They would keep all of their dreams, all of their goals to themselves. So they would not share any future plans with you. They were very secretive, very mysterious. They would not open up. So there was a lot of holding back their feelings on how they felt about you, even, or what they would like to progress in this relationship. So they were very quiet about their feelings. They would not talk about their feelings to you. And they were very proud, and they did have a lot of passion for life, and they would have like these passionate days for you when they would show you a lot of love. They could give you like a lot of gifts, a lot of affection, a lot of attention, and they would withdraw it, right? So it was push and pull. It was push and pull. Hey, how are you? It was push and pull between the two of you in this relationship. So that also was exhausting, and that also was kind of addicting, right? Because when you have someone who is playing games and pushing and pulling you, of course, that cycle does become addicting by itself. Okay. So also there was a lot of jealousy within this relationship. Your person would accuse you of infidelity. They would accuse you of cheating, when in fact you were the loyal one. And if anything, it was your person who might have had someone on the side, or they would emotionally cheat with someone, or they would withhold back, and they would give you reasons to actually feel like something is going on, right? So Many doesn't remember me. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. If you tell me your name, then maybe. So then, a lot of jealousy, a lot of infidelity rumors. They would also act very possessive over you. They would not give you any freedom to just kind of be yourself and, go out with your friends, have your own life. So it was a very controlling environment that you were in. And it didn't happen overnight, but like day by day, just the way that they would speak to you, you felt obligated to just kind of stay home and not have any friends, and just feel like you need to be someone that you're not. Like you need to be a certain way in order to fit within their world, in order for them to take you seriously, in order for them to believe you that you're not doing anything badly, okay? It is a collective reading. Yeah, it is. It's my favorite viewer and a fan. I have no idea. Have no idea who that is. So this is a collective reading, but I will be able to. Hey Matt, how are you? I will be able to answer any questions after. Okay. So, once again, the cards are showing that the relationship was not on equal terms. You felt like you were pouring yourself in this relationship, and you felt like you were giving everything to them, but there was no return, there was no reciprocity. So your cup basically became empty, right? There's only so much you can give. So you couldn't give anymore. So you decided to pull back. You decided to state your boundaries. You decided to let them know, hey, this is cannot continue anymore. you communicated in the best way possible. You tried to let this person know that, I need this and this from you. I need more attention. I need more affection. I need more quality time. I need more understanding. I need you to really listen to me and comprehend what I want from you without having to, go through arguments. And this person was also very defensive. They were very argumentative. So even though you would approach them in a calm, positive way, they would still take things the wrong way, because it's almost like this person was never determined to listen to you, or they never were determined to work through relationship, right? This is someone who's not able to understand the difference between a healthy communication versus just self blaming or projecting, deflecting, and etc. Right? And then also, what kept happening in this relationship is that they would allow other people intervene in this relationship. They would either listen to their friends or their family. If someone had ever told them, like, hey, this is not the person for you, they wouldn't stand up for you. They would just listen to them, right? They would allow other people influence the relationship instead of just keeping it between the two of you. They would allow other people intervene, influence, and that would that would really drive you apart, because then you would fight over who said what and what was said about you. So they did not have your back, basically, is this is what it's showing. They did not have your back. They would not protect you emotionally. If someone talked badly about you, they would not stand up for you. They would kind of like agree, or they would just be passive about it. And that was when you had totally changed your mindset about this relationship and about this person. So that was a determining factor for you. That was like the final straw that this can no longer continue, because they would not protect you. They would not stand up for you. You lost all of your trust in them, because you felt like if they can't even protect you from other people, then what is the point, right? Because if you would protect them, you would stand up for them, you would not allow anyone bring them down. So, um, they were not able to do the same for you. So that really felt like a betrayal to you. Okay. She said she will not take stand for me. Yeah. Okay. So right now everything is in suspense. You haven't been able to move on yet. You're still wondering if there's any possibility of being with this person. You still kind of want to be able to come back to this person. Now, right now is just like waiting time. They definitely are thinking about becoming a changed person for you. They are working on themselves, they are working on their qualities and their values to be able to get back into your life. But you also have to understand, and I want to remind you that it's totally up to you. You're like, the ball is in your court right now, and I want you to feel, and I want you to know that um, it's not only up to them if this relationship will work or has to work, because right now you're so dependent on their answer and you're dependent on their decision, that it creates a power imbalance. So what you want to do is you want to take your power back, of course, and you want to understand that this is also within your hands, and it's up to you to decide if you want to let back this person into your life, because they have to be able to prove it to you. They have to show you that they have changed through actions for a long period of time. They can't just tell you about it, they have to show it to you. So whenever this person does come back, just keep that in mind, that if they really have changed and they really want to be with you, they will show it to you. Okay, it doesn't matter how long it takes, they will put in that effort and they will put in that time. Okay, so that is all for the collective reading. Does anyone have any personal questions? And I can answer your personal question about your situation. Um, this could be about anything. It does not have to be a relationship question. It could be a career, life advice, any topic. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So Joshi, current feelings for you, love. No contact. Okay, so you and Joshi is no contact, and you would like to know Joshi's current feelings for you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, I do see like outside influence in this relationship, so either this person is not able to let go of the past, like something has happened in the past, either to them or in a relationship where they keep bringing it up. So they are replaying some of the things. So they are thinking about you, right? So they are reminiscing about you. But I also feel like someone is preventing them from getting back with you. Like it could be family or friends. Um, but one thing they do remember about you and they feel for you is that you made them feel happy, like the happiest they've ever felt in their life. You made them laugh, you gave them a lot of laughter, a lot of fun times. So they are thinking about the fun times with you. However, to them, it's just like a look back, just reminiscing, but not able to actually be with you. So something is preventing them from being with you, okay? But they do want to fight for this relationship. They do would like to have a chance with you. Okay. Yeah, her family. Yeah. Yeah, they are willing to fight for this relationship, but you know, I'm just not sure if they'll be able to actually get there with you, okay? All right. Does anyone else have any questions? And if not, I will log off. Just gonna give it another minute. If this reading has resonated with you, please comment below. Let me know. Subscribe, like, comment, follow, and you're very welcome. You can talk. You're very welcome. Thank you. How I've been? I've been great. Have you been? Where have you been at? Where have you been? I've been great. Thanks for asking. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad it resonated. Where am I from? I'm in the United States of America. That's where I'm from. United States of America. Okay. working like crazy, and I started seeing someone. Okay, that's good. Congratulations. So I'm guessing this person is like giving you a hard time a little bit. They're not communicating the way that you would like them to. You thought I was from Alaska? I am from Alaska for you. Okay? For you, I'm from Alaska. For everyone else, I'm from the United States of America. I guess that by your accent. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Um, I will be going live much more frequently. Okay. Heck no, she's awesome. Most peaceful woman I've ever dealt with. That's good. I'm happy for you. I hope everything works out, and I know it will. You're an amazing man. So everything will just work out. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Today's your birthday? Nice. What do you have planned for today? Oh, it's midnight in India? Wow. Yeah, it's time for you to go to sleep. It's time for you to go to sleep, definitely. It's that cap. About what? You being an amazing man? No, it's not cap. Um, just work? Okay. Okay. I guess, that's allowed. You're allowed to just work on your birthday. It is a Monday, so, you know. Well, I hope you and your lady will get to do something. Yeah. Mhm. All right, guys. I am gonna wrap this up, and once again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.